Here's tonight's 9 at 9. San Antonio police searching for the driver who hit a man and then took off. It happened on South Zarzamora Street in West Harlan. Officers found the man lying in the street, barely breathing. They say he suffered serious injuries. Police say the driver did not stop to help. People in Oklahoma dealing with heavy flooding from storms yesterday. This woman was clinging to a tree moments before rescuers pulled her to safety. 4 other people were rescued by firefighters after their driveway turned into a river. Flooding, not the only issue there. Damaging winds, hail, and potential tornadoes still remain a threat. Protests across the country today as activists tried to, quote, stop the ban. The rallies were held to demonstrate against laws recently passed in several states nearly banning all abortions. Last week, Alabama passed the strictest anti-abortion law in the country that does not make exceptions for rape or incest. Lawmakers in Louisiana, Georgia, and Missouri have all put forth similar legislation. A sperm whale full of plastic was found dead along a Sicilian beach. The environmentalist group Greenpeace Italia estimates the whale was 7 years old. Sperm whales typically live to be 70 to 80 years old. A deadly plane crash kills 2 men in Alaska. The plane reportedly crashed as it was coming in for a landing. This is the second fatal crash involving this airline, Taquan Air, in just over a week. Last week, 6 people died after 2 similar planes collided. Taquan Air has halted flight operations until further notice. 25 people with ties to the gang Tango Orejon have been arrested in a series of drug raids in 4 cities, including San Antonio. During the raids, the DEA seized heroin, meth, and fentanyl. They're still looking for 6 other people. Today's arrests are the result of a 1-year investigation. Florida troopers stopped to check out a man who seemed to be in distress, and that's when he took off in their squad car and led troopers on an 11-mile high-speed chase. At one point, the man came to a stop and troopers drew their guns. Then he took off again. After losing control and running into the woods, he was arrested and is now facing several charges. Researchers reevaluating their claims of tracking a great white shark near Long Island. Yesterday, the group O-Search tweeted the great white shark was pinged along the Long Island Sound for the very first time. Now they say they aren't 100% sure their tracking system was correct. The shark has been tracked in Nova Scotia and Florida. Researchers believe he might be headed to Maine. There's a golden retriever with a very big job in the Navy. This is Bud. He works contraband detection duty at Naval Station Norfolk and is the only golden retriever to do so. Normally, the role is given to German Shepherds, but officials say Bud is one of the best. To read more about these 9 stories, go to ksat.com/news at 9.